Okay, hello everyone. Today is going to be a different video. I'm going to be filming it completely sitting down. It's not a vlog, and I'm just going to be showing you what I packed in my bag for my 4-month Europe trip. So Carson and I are traveling only using carry-on, so everything has been like very strategically selected, and the packing was very difficult. So I'm going to show you what I'm bringing. I'm bringing one bag only, because on places like Ryanair, you're only allowed to bring one bag on. And also we're going to be doing a lot of walking and transferring between trains. We thought it would be easiest just to bring one backpack, and then everything that we need is just on our backs. The original plan was that, well, the original plan was that I'd be staying in a dorm in Oxford, so I'd be able to be bringing as much as I wanted, and I would just leave it in the dorm because I'd have a place that I was living full time. And then the second original plan after that, once we realized that we were going to be traveling Europe entirely, was that we were going to be bringing a bag that I ended up bringing, as well as a backpack. So we'd be having two bags, but then we thought with all of the traveling and the transferring of trains and planes, like I mentioned, it would be too much to have a backpack and like another backpack on the front kind of thing, especially with pickpocketers, just to make it as easy as we can on ourselves in our travels. So we settled on one carry-on bag, which is perfect. Well, technically one carry-on bag, and then I also have my fanny pack, so I'll be showing you what's in each. Okay, so I'm going to start with the more important bag in terms of what it has in it. So this is my fanny pack. I got it from Lululemon. You can wear it around your waist or as a crossbody. I have it adjusted right now for crossbody, even though I usually wear it as a fanny pack because it's easier to travel with. So this is probably how I'm going to be wearing it once we land. I just feel safer in terms of pickpocketing with it closer to my body like this. So as you can see, it's got this clasp here, and then I got from Bath & Body Works, I got this little hand sanitizer thing. I was never like a big Bath & Body Works person, but because we're going to be doing so much traveling and touching so many surfaces, I decided that I should get some hand sanitizers in this little case. So that actually worked out really well. And then the fanny pack itself has a big pocket here, and it has a pocket in the back. This pocket is where we're going to be keeping most of our money, and probably I'll be keeping my passport in there on days when we're traveling. When we're not traveling, I'll just keep it in the safe at the place where we're staying. So in this big pocket, in that big open pocket, I keep two things. I keep my wallet and my passport holder. Inside my passport holder, I have my passport, obviously. I have some travel rewards cards that we may be needing. And then I also have important documents, such as insurance policy, my Alberta healthcare card, my social insurance card, and my birth certificate. I also have a smaller version of my vaccine certificate, so that if I need it in a pinch, I can have it there. I have like the original copy and a few photocopies elsewhere in my bag. I also have my wallet. This wallet comes with a little clip, which I thought was nice, which is why I chose to bring it. In this main pocket, I have my driver's license here, and then I have my Brim card and my Stat card. So I outlined both these cards in another video. My Brim card is my travel credit card, so it doesn't have any foreign fees. And my Stat card is kind of like a debit card. You can transfer money from your account onto your Stat card, and then you can use it to buy things, or you can use it to withdraw cash from an ATM without any fees as well. So those are both really good. And then I also brought my Canadian credit card and my bank card. Even though those will charge me fees if I choose to use them, I know that they work, so they'll be good to have. There's a little change pocket here, which I'll be using once I get euros and change. And then I also have all of the cash I was telling you about. They gave it to me in 10s and 5s, no idea why. So I have a lot of change, a lot of cash in here, which I'm not used to carrying. I never carry cash anymore. So I'm planning on distributing that between Carson and I and other parts of our bags just for safekeeping. So that's that big pocket in here that was just kind of freely sitting there. In this smaller pocket on the side, it's a little mesh pocket here. I'm keeping my mask that I'm going to wear on the plane, because on WestJet and I think I think on all airlines right now, actually, you have to wear a mask for the duration of the flight. So that is clean and ready to go. And then I have two mesh pockets on the side here, one right here and one right here. And in this first mesh pocket, I have some gum for the plane, and I have two things of my favorite lip balm. I love lip balm, so they're all over the place in my bag. I have my favorite, which is the coconut and pear kind of Burt's Bees, and then I have this one. I think it's pomegranate, but I took the tag off. It's also Burt's Bees. And then in the pocket besides that, I don't have anything, but that's where I keep my phone charger and my headphones. Okay, we've got a new camera angle, and now we're on to the fun part. So this is my North Face bag. It's got 3 pockets on the outside, this front pocket right here, the main pocket here, and then it's got a laptop sleeve compartment there that's padded, so that's where I'm going to keep my laptop. It's got a handle on the side, which you see I'm using to move it around right here. It's also got a handle on the top, and it's got backpack straps here, which is what I'll be using to carry it around. My parents got it for me for Christmas. I'm pretty sure they got it from MEC, but it's North Face brand. I love it. It's got these little clasps here, which I'll probably end up hanging my travel pillow from. So starting off strong with this front pocket, it's not interesting. Carson and I both realized that it's really hard to fit things into this front pocket because it doesn't actually give you more space, if that makes sense. It just kind of takes space away from the inside pocket. Plus it's really bulky on the outside if you put stuff in here. So in this inside pocket, I just absolutely crammed in my laptop sleeve. So you'll see why this is actually a Herschel one that I got in like the 5th grade. And it used to be really big because laptops back then were really big, and now I have a small Mac that's this size. So I actually like took it completely apart and re-sewed it. That's why the center, this little thing, is off center, because I ended up taking like a bunch off of here. I sewed it in here. I sewed the bottom to make it smaller on the bottom. So I think I did a pretty good job. Look at that seam. Like, I did a pretty good job sewing this. But you'll see why I have this in a second. So that goes in this front pocket. I'm gonna have to really shove this in, so I'll fast forward this part. Okay, we got it in there. I'm not too worried about this zipper closing, because worst case scenario, someone pickpockets my laptop sleeve, not that bad. But we are being very conscious about the zippers, because the worst thing that can happen is having one of our zippers break when we're traveling. I mean, we'll just go get a new bag, but we definitely didn't want to really cram everything in. So I think it packs up really well. Mind you, this is for 4 months. Okay, moving on to the part you were all waiting for, the main pocket. So I'm going to open it up and to show you what's inside. So this is what it looks like from the top. We've got primarily clothes in packing cubes here, and then we have other things that I'll be needing, activities, things I'll be needing for school in this pocket. So I'll be showing you one by one what is in each of these pockets. Okay, first of all, I did use the compression strap, or the like security strap here, for my stuff in the bottom, just to keep everything compressed. I also found that it really compressed my clothes in, so I could fit things on the sides like you'll be seeing. So the first things we have down here, the main 2 things that we have are my 2 packing cubes. So this packing cube, I got all of the packing cubes from Amazon. They came in a bundle. So this packing cube has all of the shirts and dresses that I'll be bringing. So I tried to pack in like a capsule wardrobe-y kind of fashion. So I mostly brought things that were pretty neutral in color, except for a few accent pieces. I have a bright red shirt, I have a olive green shirt, and then I have a purple dress. The rest is pretty like neutrally colored, and I really stuck with earth tones as my capsule wardrobe, but I did bring that like ruby red shirt, which I guess kind of is in the realm of earth tones. So I primarily packed everything in by rolling. It does look a little bit messy, but this was the best way that I figured out how to do it. So I have my 2 bulky sweaters, this being one of them, and then I have this jade green sweater on the bottom. I laid those flat, and then I just rolled everything around them. So in total, I have 2 dresses, 2 sweaters. This one's more cardigan-y. It does button up in the middle, but you can wear it as a cardigan. I brought 1 long sleeve shirt, and I'm wearing a 2nd long sleeve shirt on the plane. I have 1 t-shirt. I have this tank toppy kind of crop top. I have an actual tank top. I have a nice blouse. I have another actual tank top, and I have 2 dresses. So that is what I brought for my shirts, and you'll be seeing me wearing them and making outfits with all this stuff once my vlogs in Europe start. So the second cube I have in here is the cube with all of my pants. I brought a lot of different things to wear on my bottom half, but the packing cube is not as big as my tops because it's a lot easier to reuse pants every day than it is to wear, you know, the same top every day. It's a lot less obvious. So this smaller packing cube has all of the bottoms that I packed. So I packed one pair of skinny jeans, one pair of mom jeans, which are right there. I brought one pair of jean shorts, one pair of sweatpants, one tennis skirt, this pair of athletic shorts, and this pair of spandex shorts, which I usually wear underneath my dresses, but I can also use that for another pair of athletic shorts or for pajama shorts. The most difficult part about packing for this trip was the fact that we are going to be across so many different climates. So when we first land in Amsterdam, it's still going to be very summery. We're going to be traveling around that area for the first part of September and making our way downwards, so the temperature will be increasing. For September and the beginning of October, when we're in southern Italy, it's going to be still pretty warm in the 20s, maybe in the 15s, that sort of thing. And then when we head over to Croatia, as it gets later on in the year, it's still going to be pretty warm, but it is going to be cooling off a little bit. And then when we get back to France, nearing the middle and end of November and up to Norway, it's going to be quite brisk. Not kind of the climates that we're seeing in Canada, but it is going to be pretty cold. And then finishing off December in the UK, we're going to be seeing a lot of rainy weather, and December, obviously, Christmas time is becoming winter. So that was really difficult to find clothes that would fit across all of those different climates, especially since we're packing in one small bag. But I think we've done a pretty good job with planning out what we're gonna bring. Okay, so then that kind of just leaves the outer edge of the bag. So on this far front side, I have my toiletry kit. So this was, for me, the hardest thing to compress because I like my skincare. And it was the biggest thing that Carson and I differed on because for him, he just brought a toothbrush, a hairbrush, toothpaste, and deodorant, and that was his skincare. Meanwhile, I had a lot more to bring. I will bring you a little closer. This is what it looked like. This also came in my packing cube set. So if you open it up, right on the top, I did kind of throw everything in here. There isn't really a rhyme or reason to any of this. I have my toothpaste, my travel toothpaste, and my travel toothbrush. This travel toothbrush is my favorite type of travel toothbrush. It pulls out like this and clicks in like that to make a full-size toothbrush. I love these toothbrushes. We had them when I was little, and they've always been my favorite. So toothbrush, toothpaste. Next, I have another lip balm. This is my favorite lip balm, this Nivea lip balm. It's my all-time favorite. I have my travel deodorant that I got. And I have my travel makeup remover wipes. Makeup remover wipes are not good for the environment, so I try to stay away from them, but I need them in this situation. I also got this tiny little thing of travel Q-tips. I probably won't be using them, but I thought they were cute. And then, loose in the bag, I have this squeeze bottle full of my good conditioner. I do dye my hair. I bleach it so it's very dry, and I have special conditioner for it, so I brought it in a squeeze tube. Worst case scenario, I will buy more conditioner when we're over there, but I wanted my good conditioner while I had the chance. I also brought a comb for my hair. In Carson's bag, we put the hairbrush. We're sharing a hairbrush. It's my hairbrush, so I made him bring it in his bag. And then I just brought my razors. So I have 2 regular razors, and then I have 1 facial razor that I'm going to be using. And now moving into the bag of my liquids. So I put everything in this clear Ziploc bag, so it's really easy for me to just take this out when we're going through TSA, and yeah, they can screen my liquids. So the first thing I have is my rose water spray. I love this stuff. I got these little travel size liquid containers from the dollar store, and I didn't like the spray nozzle that was on it, so I actually took off the spray nozzle from my actual bottle that the spray came in, and I glued it on here. So I don't know how well that's gonna work. I'm hoping it lasts. And then I have my travel micellar water, which is my favorite for refreshing my face. I'm going to be using this on the plane when we land, I already know. And then I have my day cream. This is my CeraVe daytime cream. It has SPF 30 in it. I love it. I also brought my face wash. So this is my CosRX face wash that I've been using. It has salicylic acid It has salicylic acid in it. This is my favorite face wash, so I measured it out and this is how much I'll be needing, hopefully. I'm sure you can buy it over there too, but I just wanted to be safe. The other thing that was a must for me is the container of my purple shampoo. So like I said, I bleach my hair. We're going to be in a lot of weird water situations, so I wanted to make sure that I have the opportunity to kind of get those brassy tones out of my hair if I need to. Then moving on to the cute little containers, I have my prescription face cream. So I probably won't be needing this, but I want to have it for my own anxiety, so that if my skin starts to break out, I can put this on. I also have my night cream. So it's the same duo as this day cream from CeraVe, but it's a lot lighter and I don't need as much of it. So I just put it in this tiny little container. You can see that I also labeled everything so I know what they are. I put these cute little labels on them. Lastly, the culprit of the leaking is my hair oil. This is my keratin hair oil. Like I said, my hair is very dry, very damaged, so I definitely wanted to bring this, but now that it's leaking, I think I might have to get rid of it. Okay, so then the last set of things that are in my toiletry kit is on this inside pocket here. You can see the zipper right here on the inside, which is why I chose to bring this toiletry kit rather than my other bigger toiletry kit that I have, mostly because this compacted it really well, but also because it has this little pocket where I can separate my hair care stuff from the rest of it. So in this inside pocket here, I keep my hair care stuff. I also have a nail file, and then I brought my favorite scrunchies. So I have this scrunchie, another scrunchie. I brought a few different types of hair elastics. I also brought some clips that I like to wear. I like to wear this clip that my aunt got me for Christmas, and I brought some bobby pins. This is a fancy one. I have some regular ones as well. So that's where I've been keeping all my hair stuff. I also have a nail file, as I mentioned, and not nail clippers because I don't know if we'll be able to bring those on the plane. Okay, so I'm gonna have to repack later and deal with the leaking that went on. I'm glad we found it earlier rather than once we're on the plane. But I have 3 more things in this bag. So the first that I shoved on the other side of my bag is my pencil case. Inside of my pencil case, I brought my set of markers that I use to do my bullet journal every month. So these were super important. I also use them for artwork when I'm drawing. I brought a bunch of copies of my favorite pen. I love this pen. This is my favorite pen in the entire world. I also brought my art pencil crayons. So these are the pencil crayons I bought. And then I brought just other kind of pencil kit type things. I brought a highlighter. I brought my pencil and a pencil sharpener. Next, towards the back of the bag, I have my travel makeup kit. So I don't wear a lot of makeup to begin with. I do natural-ish makeup mostly, but this makeup kit has 2 pockets. I got it from Amazon. Well, my mom got it from Amazon for my birthday. In this first pocket is where I keep my makeup brushes. So I don't use very many brushes. I probably honestly won't even use all of these, but I have this brush that I use for my foundation, and then I have 2 fluffy eyeshadow brushes, this brush that I use to put highlight in my inner corner, this brush that I sometimes use to do eyeliner looks, and this brush that I also use to do some eyeliner looks. These 3 are from MAC. Oh, this one's also from MAC. And these 2 are, I'm pretty sure, from Walmart. Next, on the bottom half of the bag is where I keep my makeup. So this is all of the makeup I'm going to be bringing. In this pocket here, we've got my powder. So I use this CoverGirl CG Smoothers powder. That slides in right there. Then in this pocket are my 2 favorite makeup products I have. They're my contour and blush sticks from Wet n Wild. So this is my contour stick. It's in the shade Call Me Maple. And then this is my blush stick. It's in the shade Peach Bums. I love these things. I like to go for a very natural makeup look. And these are great at doing the job. I ordered them on Amazon. Next is my CC cream. So it's from CoverGirl as well. I'm pretty sure it's the CG Smoothers, but BB cream. I don't really wear BB cream. It's only on days when I want kind of a more fuller coverage look. I don't wear foundation at all. But if I do want a more full coverage look, I'll put this BB cream on and it just kind of tones down the redness in my skin. So then moving on to this top part, I have this highlighter from e.l.f. I don't use it as a highlighter anymore as much as I use it as a eyeshadow and to highlight my inner corners. And then in this pocket here next to it, I have my eyeshadow duo from MAC. It's purple and green. These are definitely colors that I don't wear all the time. I tend to do more neutral colors like browns. But this just compacted so well, and I got it for my birthday from my mom. So I decided that I wanted to bring that to remind me of her. Anyways, moving on to what's in the zipper pocket behind. This is kind of where I shove everything else. So in this pocket, I have my eyebrow pencil. Pencil. This is also from e.l.f. It's got the pencil on this side and a little spoolie on this side. It's in the shade neutral brown. And then I have this lip gloss. It's coconut lip gloss from Bath & Body Works. I don't really wear lip gloss that much, but I do like the look of lip gloss, so that's that. And then I have this lip pencil. It's in the shade Lost in Love from Wet n Wild, I'm pretty sure. I don't tend to put stuff on my lips, but if I am going to, those are the things that I'm going to put on. Next, I have this concealer. It's the concealer that I've always used and will always use. It's in the shade 10 Fair from, it's the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. And then I have two mascaras that I wear. I wear, first of all, the Maybelline Lash Sensational, and then I also wear the Extended Play mascara from MAC in black. The only thing that I have left in this bag are kind of miscellaneous items. I have two more masks, so I have this mask and this mask that I'm just keeping down here, and then I have my case for my sunglasses. It's in a Ray-Bans case. They're not actually Ray-Bans. I've broken the sunglasses that actually came with this a lot of times. This is the sunglasses that I have at the moment. So I'm just going to bring those. I'm planning on buying new ones in Florence or probably somewhere along the way. None of the stuff I'm bringing I'm overly attached to for that reason of I'll probably break them and I can get new stuff along the way. But that is what I have in the bottom section of the bag, so we completely went through it. Okay, moving on to the top section of the bag. It's covered by this meshed little flap here. So I'm just going to open it up and I will show you what's inside. Okay, so the first thing you'll see right on top is another backpack. I will explain to you why I have this, but just so you see how I packed the rest of it, underneath the backpack is this little pouch that I'm going to be using for dirty laundry, so I will take that out as well so you can see. This is how I packed the rest of the bag. There's nothing underneath it, so I'm just going to go ahead and show you what's in here. Backtracking slightly to this backpack. So this is my Eddie Bauer backpack. It actually packs up into a little bag. I unpacked it just because I will be using it immediately as soon as we get through customs. So Carson and I both brought these foldable backpacks because we will be using them to store things. Because we will be using them to store things as our carry-on on planes and trains. So this big bag is going to go up into the overhead bins on planes and trains, and then we're going to be putting things we'll be needing for the flight, like our laptops and headphones and chargers and that kind of thing, into this bag. This is also just great for any day trips we're doing or overnight trips. Like for example, when we get to Naples, we'll be doing an overnight in Rome as like a weekend trip, and this is the perfect size to bring just a few clothes that we'll be needing and call it a day. So these backpacks are going to be great for things like that, for hikes. They're not overly padded though, which is why I brought my laptop sleeve. So when I'll be putting my laptop in this white bag, I'll be putting it in the laptop sleeve just for some extra protection. So that's why if you're confused, this big blue bag does have a laptop sleeve, which is where I'll be keeping it when I'm transporting it in the airport. But as soon as we get on the plane, I'll be putting it in the smaller laptop sleeve and putting it into this white bag. So this white bag has a lot of pockets. It has two little side pockets there for drinks, and it's got one pocket here right on the front. So in this pocket in the front, I put things that I'll be needing for the plane. I kind of just pack this with a few things that we'll be needing on the plane just so it's ready to go when I take it out of my bag at the airport, and I'll just have to transfer in my laptop, my art journal, that kind of thing. So in this pocket, I have a new deck of cards. Carson and I are going to be learning lots of card games since we only have each other to entertain ourselves. And then I also packed this thing of wet ones, so we'll be able to disinfect. The planes and trains do provide you disinfectant wipes, but it's always good to have your own. Then we have this top pouch here. This is actually the pouch that you flip it inside out to shove it all in to make it into the tiny little pouch bag, if that makes sense. I have 4 or 5 things in here. The first 2 that I have is a little thing of hand cream, which I honestly might have to take out during security. I didn't think about that because it's a liquid. Whatever. I also have 2 hand sanitizers from Bath & Body Works. So this one is Fall Citrus Harvest and this one is I Pick You. Though I'm only bringing 3 hand sanitizers. I bought 6. Carson told me I won't be needing all 6 because I won't have anywhere to transport them and because we can just buy hand sanitizer over there. I don't know. I also brought my second favorite Burt's Bees lip balm. This is my last lip balm, okay? I have 4 lip balms total. This is my last one. It's in the scent Cucumber Mint. I love it. So the last thing I have in here is this little travel mirror, which was kind of an impulse buy, but I love it so much and I think it'll be great for the road. Where are you? Let me see if I can show you. Oh, there you are. Yeah, so I love this little mirror. It's gonna be great for on the planes. And yeah, so that all just kind of goes into this little pocket here and it will stay packed and ready for the plane when this bag is being summoned. Then we have this big pocket here. I only have one thing in here. It does have another pocket here that can be used to store things. It's just like a little Velcro strap like that. But in this big pocket, all I have is this little travel kit that my mom got me. So actually I lied, I do have another lip balm because in this travel kit I have hand wipes, face wipes, a face mask, a lip moisturizer, a sleep mask, earplugs, and a headrest cover. So this is kind of a cool like new COVID travel kit that you're going to be needing. I didn't open it because I want it to be like a fun little activity for when we're on the plane. And my mom got it for me, so I'm very excited to use it. I'm going to miss my family a lot. I'm going to be crying a lot in the vlog of me going to the airport. But that's what's in this backpack, and like I showed you, it just sits right on top here. So then I have, like I showed you, a few little pouches here. So starting closest to me, I have these 2 pouches. I'm not going to open them up. This one contains all my bathing suits that I'm bringing. That's quite a few bathing suits, I know. I'm bringing my blue bathing suit, I'm bringing my white bathing suit, and I'm bringing my triangle bikini top that I can pair with the blue bottoms. So I'm only bringing 3 bathing suits really. This has all of my socks, bras, and underwear in it. I cannot believe I fit everything into here. I'm only bringing 3 bras, one of which I'm wearing on the plane. I'm bringing 7 pairs of socks and 14 pairs of underwear. So we're obviously going to be doing laundry. I think that's a good number. Next we have my baseball cap that I'm bringing and this tiny little bag that I'm going to be bringing to keep my jewelry in. I always wear the same jewelry, so I have my promise ring that my boyfriend got me, Carson. He's coming on the trip. And then I have my friendship ring with my friend Stuvie from Toronto. And then I have my ring my sister got me for my birthday. It's matching and has my grandma's birthstone in it. So she just passed away in June. So that's really sentimental too. I always wear this gold bracelet that I got when I was a baby from my dad's friend who is a jeweler. And I wear this gold necklace that Carson got me for Christmas one year. So that little bag is to keep my jewelry in when we're swimming or if I want to keep it safe. Beside it, I have my cable organizer. So this again has 2 little pouches here. This first pouch is where the majority of the cables are. So I have my headphones that are lightning, have the lightning adapter for my iPhone. I have my iPhone charger. This is the lightning to USB charger. And then I have my headphones that just have a little headphone jack that connect into my laptop. And then I brought the converter to convert the headphone jack to lightning cables. So that's the top row. And then in the bottom, I have my clicker for my tripod, which you might have seen in the mirror. This is the remote clicker to start video or take photos. Then in this pocket, I have a lightning to USB-C cable and a USB-C to USB cable. And then I have a USB-C to USB converter cable with the little USB port for my mouse, which I probably should take off because I won't be using it. So that's this front pocket. And then in this back pocket, it's a little differently set up. So in this pocket, I'm going to be putting my big bulky computer charger, but I'm using it right now. And then in this little side pocket, I keep a little cloth to clean my phone or computer screens. And I also keep the SIM card remover because Carson and I are going to be taking out our SIM cards when we're in Europe, just so we don't get any accidental fees on our phones. And we have everything set up So I get free Wi-Fi basically everywhere with my credit card. It was a bonus of my travel credit card. So we have everything set up that we can call, like call, video chat, text over Wi-Fi. So that's what we're going to be doing primarily as our means of communication. We have each other, so if we get lost, we'll be together. And then we'll just be able to talk with our families at nighttime kind of thing. So moving on to the farther side, right up here in the corner, I have this bag which has my Converse in it. So I'm bringing 2 pairs of shoes on this trip. One are these dirty Converse that I'd be okay with throwing away. They're black. And the other is a pair of running shoes that I'm going to be bringing on the plane. I'm going to be wearing them. So you should always wear your bulkiest shoes when you're traveling, and my running shoes are my bulkiest ones. I thought these were good because the Converse are more like leisurely. For a while I was going to be bringing my Birks, but then again with the idea of changing climates, I just thought that Birks would be great for when we're in Italy, but then as soon as we get to Norway or the UK in November, I don't want to be wearing only my running shoes. So Converse beat out the Birks. I might bring slides if I have enough room, but we'll see. I don't really think I will. So then I have this towel. This was another big purchase that my mom got for me. Well, my parents got for me. It's a microfiber towel, so it dries really easy. It is very small and compact, and it is taller than me. It's like, I think it's like 6 feet by 3 feet or something ridiculous like that. So I'm not going to open it because it's a pain to fold up again, but this is going to be great as a beach towel, or just if we get wet or if we have to mop something up or something. These are great. Carson got one as well. Next, I have my little art journal. So I got this book on Amazon. I put my little UFC sticker that I ordered from an Etsy shop here. And I have this little clip here on the front so I can pin the pages when I have the book open. So it's just blank pages. And I'll be using it to art journal while I'm gone. I put some little stickers of Frankie, Cleo, and Wilson in the back. It's not actually Frankie, Cleo, and Wilson, but they look like them. So a little thing to remember them by. Along those lines, I got a watercolor paint set. So I love painting. I love watercolors especially. So this is what it looks like. It's nice and small. And then when you open it up, you got this little tray to mix colors. And then you have all of these little watercolor paints, and you get 2 watercolor paint brushes. So these are actually filled with water. And oh shoot, I might have an issue with these at customs too. I'm gonna take them out and put them in my bag. These are filled with water, and I'm just gonna actually empty the water out of them. These are filled with water, and you just kind of take the cap off and squeeze when you want the water to come out and mix them with the paints. So those, as well as the markers that I showed you and the pencil crayons, are what I'm going to be using to fill this art journal. I want to be painting like pretty frequently because I think it's a cool way to journal and document. And I love to paint. It's very therapeutic. Along the lines of documenting now, I like the flow that this is all going in. I got this journal that my manager at my previous job got me when I left the position. It's nice and small, so I'm going to be using it to journal when I'm over there, and it's just lined pages. I do a lot of journaling online too. In my Notion is where I kind of do my daily journaling, but I thought it would be nice to have a hard copy to be able to look back on. And Kim specifically got this for me to journal while I'm in Europe, so I'm definitely going to be using this. The last thing I have in here is probably my most important thing. It's my prized possession. It is my bullet journal. I don't use it as a journal, which is why I have a different journal. I use it as a planner. So I've already set up my pages for September. Let me just show you. This is my title page for September. And yeah, I use it as a planner. So let me just show you one of the pages. It's mostly to keep track with school, because I do need to remember that I am still doing school as I'm traveling. I am going on study abroad. So this is just kind of how I set up my planner to keep track of all of my tasks that I have. I have a pen on the side that I use for it. And then I also have these post-it notes in the little back little flap here, and as well as some stickers. So yeah, that is what is in this bag. That is all of the pockets. It's everything that I'm bringing. Oh, one thing that I don't have in here yet is my rain jacket. So my mom ordered me a really nice rain jacket from Eddie Bauer. I don't think it's going to be coming in. We have like, I don't know what time it is. It's the afternoon. I think it's like 2. We have to go to the airport tomorrow at 6. We have like 24 hours for it to come in. I don't know if it's going to be coming in. If it does, I'm just going to be laying it flat there. I do have a backup rain jacket that I can bring, but that is super important because other than that, I'm not bringing really any other jackets. The idea with just bringing a rain jacket is that I am wearing a crew neck on the plane. So on the plane, I'll be wearing leggings, a cute little white crop top kind of idea for when it's warm when we get off the plane in Amsterdam, and my big U of T crew neck because we are doing an overnight flight, so it's going to get cold. And like I said, you want to wear your bulkiest stuff on the plane. So that's what I'm going to be wearing on the plane. Yeah, so the idea with the rain jacket is that on days that are cold, you'll just wear the sweater underneath with the rain jacket over top, and you'll be waterproof and you'll be warm. So that is what I'm doing. My family is coming over for Christmas. So Carson will most likely be going home for Christmas. Mine will be coming over at some point in December, maybe at different times, depending on who gets what days off work. My dad works from home for himself, so he can come over whenever. And my mom gets 2 weeks of vacation off at Christmas. So they will be coming over. My plan is to leave a small pile of clothes that they can bring over with them. So the plan is that we'll probably be going to Spain and Morocco, which will be decently warm. I'll probably leave a few extra outfits of warm things, of like shorts and things that you wear in warm temperatures like that. But I'll also leave a pile of a toque and maybe some more sweaters and longer pants that my dad can bring over if he comes over earlier when we are in the UK in December, because it'll be chilly and I don't have that many sweaters. So it's a few hours later and I knew that I was forgetting something, and what that is that Carson is actually bringing a few of our shared items in his bag. One of them is a Switch. I'm pretty sure that I mentioned that we're bringing my Switch and it's going in his bag for us to use on the plane and when we get to the hotels and that kind of sort of thing. The other one is the power converter. So this is our power converter that Carson's mom got me for my birthday. It comes in a big thick boy case, and basically what it has inside is just this big brick that converts the outlets to the outlets that we use in North America. So these two are just outlet converters, and this one is actually these are adapters, sorry, and this is actually the power converter, so it converts the voltage. Carson got a big power brick extender thing. It's basically a little cube. I'll put a video here as I'm explaining it, but it basically just has a bunch more of these little ports, and then a bunch of USB ports. So we're going to plug that into the adapter, the power converter, and then that's just going to make a bunch more outlets that we can use, and the power is being converted to all of them. So to convert the power, you use these little plugs. It comes with this cord, and this end of the cord plugs in to this hole in the converter, and then this side is a North American plug, and it plugs into the back of all of these adapters. So this is one for the UK. You plug this side into the back of it, and then I don't have enough strength to push it in right now, but you plug this into the back of it, and then you plug this directly into the wall, and it gives you this little brick. So it comes with the UK, the one for the rest of the world, it comes with the adapters for the UK. This is the one we'll be using for mainland Europe, and I'm pretty sure this one's Australia, but I'm not entirely sure. The other thing that Carson's bringing in his bag is the first aid kit. So in the first aid kit, it's pretty bulky, so we're probably gonna just put it loose in a Ziploc bag is what we'll probably end up doing, but we have a bunch of Band-Aids, we have some disinfectant wipes, we have some travel Advil, we have some Afterbite, and we have my travel sewing kit. So I just put together a little sewing kit with some sewing needles, which I searched up you are allowed to bring on a plane, a light and dark color thread, a measuring tape, some neutral toned buttons in case one falls off, and some safety pins. So that's kind of all you need in a first aid kit. But yeah, that's the only thing that I forgot. So you'll see what I looked like a few hours ago now. I'm gonna move you back to a better location now while I film this outro. So that was what I'm bringing in my bag. It was pretty difficult to pack because like I said, we're going in so many climates and for 4 months, so it was very hard to fit everything in a carry-on. I'm super proud of both of us though. We did end up doing it, and I don't think we're leaving anything behind that we can't be without. So like I said, my parents may bring some more stuff over if I need it at Christmas time, but I do really think that I have everything that I need in this one bag. So I will link the North Face bag down below if anyone is interested in buying it. I love it. I've been using it since Christmas to travel back and forth from my boyfriend's house and for other trips we've been on, and it is great. I will keep you updated though on how it holds up on this big long trip. But yeah, we're super excited. Like I did briefly mention, we are like 24 hours away from leaving for the airport, so super exciting. Everything is packed and ready to go. So I will see you guys, the next time you will see me is in my vlog leaving for Amsterdam and being at the airport. So I will see you guys then. Thank you for watching my video, and I'm going to miss all of you so much. I'm going to cry so much at the airport when I have to say goodbye to my family. And for my family that I haven't seen in a while, I am going to miss you very much as well, and hopefully we stay in touch. Bye!